With me, Shavan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been intense gunfight across the border. This is in Mizoram. Remember, what's essentially happened is that there has been intense gunfighting between Myanmar army and the rebel outfits. Agency sources indicate that roughly about 1,000 Myanmari nationals have crossed over, resulting in yet another refugee crisis. We'll get to the latest coming in from Mizoram as the state has now been put on alert. All this and much more on this edition of This is Exclusive. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour.
जितने भी इंडी अलायंस के घटक दल हैं, इनका केवल एक ही काम है, हिंदू देवी देवताओं के खिलाफ भावनाओं को ठेस पहुंचाओ। अगर आप भारत में रह के भारत की संस्कृति को नहीं पहचानेंगे तो जनता आपको जवाब देगी।
India Alliance leader insults Sanatan Dharm. BJP hits out, slams Sanatan hate. A day after Diwali, political parties face off over impact of crackers on pollution.
महादेव सट्टेबाजी घोटाला हुआ है, उसमें 508 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक के बटने के आरोप है।
The raises Mahadev scam calls Bagel government hub of corruption. High drama outside Goam Singhania as wife claims that she was locked out. As India counts down to the mega Ram Mandir inauguration, devotees to get a glimpse of Ramlala post-inauguration. UK Prime Minister Sunak sacks a woman after remarks on pro-Palestine protest. Ladies and gentlemen, more than 1,000 individuals from Myanmar escaped from Kaumavi in Chin State to Zokhaftar in Mizoram. Now, following a gunfight between Myanmar army and rebel outfits. The conflict has gotten intense in Myanmar, posing a challenge of refugees in Mizoram. In fact, what we are given to understand as per sources on the ground and also speaking to the district commissioner is that the situation had only worsened late last evening. Sunday evening, when there was intense gunfight that took place between the Myanmar army and the rebel outfit. A rebel outfit which was formed in the year 2021 that has taken on the Myanmarese army. In fact, we are given to understand resulting in that particular situation is yet another refugee crisis that is taking place. Mizoram has now confirmed that a government team has been sent to the area to assess the situation as more and more Myanmari individuals are trying to now cross over the border areas. We'll get you the latest report. Take a look at these detailed report that we are putting together, and then we go across to our reporter joining us from Guwahati to get us the latest report.
India is facing a fresh refugee challenge. Over 1,000 refugees from Myanmar have fled to Mizoram. This comes after Myanmar Army's airstrike and operation against armed group People's Defence Force camps.
The situation along the Indo-Myanmar border in Mizoram turned hostile on Sunday evening again after the Myanmar Army carried out airstrike in the border areas. It may be mentioned that the Myanmar Army has been carrying out operations to flush out the pro-democratic forces led by the various Sin Defence Force as well as the People's Defence Force in the Sin state of Myanmar.
A Myanmar refugee who was residing near the border sustained injury in the gunfight between Myanmar Army and rebel group and later succumbed.
Many refugees from Myanmar have been already taking shelter in India. Meanwhile, after the operations that were carried out on Sunday, more than 1,000 people from Myanmar tried to cross over to India seeking shelter in a safe place. It may be mentioned that fierce gun battle also broke out between the pro-democratic forces and the Myanmar army, in which some casualties on both sides have also been reported.
The fighting in Myanmar has posed a security threat to India with the influx of refugees. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Getting in the first breaking news on the story that we are tracking closely. Remember, this is a story which seems to have been completely blanked out by the other media. Getting us more details after speaking to the district commissioner. There's heavy gunfighting since Sunday evening. District officials are also now confirming that reports of bombing that's closer to the international border. In fact, we're also getting a confirmation that there has been no damage on the Indian side. In fact, the government, Mizoram government, has sent a team of magistrates to Zokhawtar, which is in Mizoram. The government is currently assessing the ground situation as there are reports that are coming in that Myanmar nationals have crossed over. Roughly about 1,000 Myanmari individuals, because remember this number again seems to be fluctuating at this point in time. There is no confirmation really coming in as far as the exact number, but it is expected more than 1,000 is the rough estimate that has been done by the government on the ground, getting us the latest details. Let's just quickly go across to my colleague Anirudh, who's also joining us while we play out those pictures that have been accessed by Republic TV as the situation remains extremely fluid across the international border. First to you, Anirudh, just to put this into perspective, this is a fight that is between the Myanmar army and, for that matter, a rebel group formed in the year 2021. What's the current situation like? Because this is going to have a direct impact with the refugee crisis only aggravating.
Yes, Sawan, as you all know that more than 50,000 refugees from Myanmar are already taking shelter in Mizoram in India. Yesterday's development is also very significant because more than 1,000 people from Myanmar tried to cross over the border seeking safe place in India. Khao Maui and Zokhawtar are facing each other along the border, and the airstrike that was carried out by the Myanmar army on Sunday evening was in Khao Maui. And when the airstrike, during the airstrike, the Myanmar army bombed two particular locations in Khao Maui area, destroying many civilian areas on the other side of the border, and that is the reason why more than 1,000 people moved towards Zokhawtar in India. But there have been many of them have been pushed back by the forces. This is what we are getting to know from the ground. However, there are many people still along the border taking shelter, seeking safe refuge in India. Meanwhile, the pro-democratic forces, which we also call as the People's Democratic Front or the Sin Defense Forces, which are the rebel groups in Myanmar that have waged war seeking democracy in the country since 2021 after the military junta took over, had also carried out a massive counter-strike against the Myanmar army, and one army establishment in Rikhawdar in Myanmar, hardly a few hundred meters away from the international border, have been completely damaged, have been completely wiped out by the rebel forces. And today morning we got some visuals coming in from Mizoram where we can clearly see people keeping a close eye, people trying to get a sense of what is happening on the other side of border in Myanmar, across the border from Mizoram, and we got in visuals where the smokes can be seen.
Anirudh, I'll just request you to stay on with me. Well, and Anirudh, I'll just request you to stay on with me as we're getting in some more breaking news. This is with regards to sources within Assam Rifles now confirming to Republic TV that leaves have also been cancelled of Assam Rifles personnel who were basically deployed along the international border. It turns out that leaves have also been cancelled. Leaves, they've been asked to return to duty. That's the current situation of the ground. That's the latest being reported by my colleague Anirudh. Anirudh, you've also spoken to your sources within Assam Rifles. They're essentially saying that the situation remains quite fluid. What's the sense that you're getting in terms of the deployment of the ground and the very fact that you have Assam Rifles taking this action of cancelling the leaves of their personnel? Does that essentially indicate that the situation appears to be extremely volatile on the ground?
Yes, Awan. In fact, the entire Indo-Myanmar border is guarded by the Assam Rifles, and after the military junta took over in 2021, and there have been many attempts made several times towards Manipur as well as towards Mizoram, also from people seeking safe refuge, and Assam Rifles have beefed up the security arrangement along the border. However, we are getting to know from our top sources within the establishment that after yesterday's incident, leaves of many personnel who were on leave away from their battalions have been asked back, and this is particularly for those who are deployed along the Indo-Myanmar border in Mizoram, that their leaves have been cancelled and they are being asked to report back immediately to their respective battalions. This is what we are getting in at this moment. However, official confirmation on this is still awaited. There is no official word, but yes, a top source in the Assam Rifles has confirmed that yes, a message have been conveyed to all those service personnel who were on leave. Sawan.
Well, thank you very much, Anirudh, for getting us the latest details. A story that we'll track very closely because remember, it's got a direct impact on the current situation in Mizoram. This is perhaps not the first time that Mizoram stares at a refugee crisis, given the fact that these constant battle between the rebel groups and Myanmar army has resulted in a growing influx situation in the state. Shifting focus now to another story that we have been tracking. This is a harrowing incident which has been reported from Uttarakhand's Uttarkashi, where an under-construction tunnel collapsed late on Sunday, leaving at least 40 labourers trapped inside. Currently, the rescue operations are underway in full swing, led by the SDRF and the local police. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami visited the Silkyara Barkot tunnel site for the review of the rescue operation. In fact, that's the latest images that are coming in. Let's play out that report filed by my colleague Vishal, and then we'll also go across to Vishal, who's getting us a live update as the rescue operations are underway. We are being told that food and oxygen supply is being provided so that they can be taken out safely.
इस वक्त मेरी मौजूदगी उत्तरकाशी में है और आपको बता दूं, मेरे पीछे आप जो टनल देख रहे हैं, ये सिलक्यारा से डंडाल गांव के बीच में ये टनल जो है वो अभी बन रही है, और इसी टनल के अंदर 40 जिंदगियां जो हैं वो जिंदगी और मौत की लड़ाई पिछले 36 घंटे से ज़्यादा समय से लड़ रही हैं। दरअसल कल सुबह 4:30 से 5 बजे के बीच में इस टनल में काम कर रहे 40 मजदूर जो हैं वो फंस गए, और अभी भी रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन लगातार चल रहा है। देखिए, मैं आपको तस्वीरें दिखाता हूं। यहाँ पर अलग अलग मशीनें आपको नज़र आ रही होंगी। ये देखिए, ड्रिलिंग मशीन है, और ये तमाम मशीनों के सहायता से अंदर रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन जो है वो पूरा करने की कोशिश की जा रही है। इस तरफ देखिए, यहाँ पर आपको जेसीबी नज़र आएगा, दूसरी तरफ आप देखेंगे तो आपको बुलडोज़र नज़र आएगा, और इस तरफ भी काफ़ी मशीनें जो हैं वो आपको स्टैंड बाई पर खड़ी हुई नज़र आ रही होंगी। मैं चाहूँगा कि आप मेरे पीछे पीछे आइए और आपको तस्वीरें दिखाने की कोशिश करते हैं। टनल के मुख्य द्वार पर लेकर चलते हैं और वहाँ क्या स्थिति है वो आपको दिखाने की कोशिश करते हैं। दरअसल यहाँ पर अभी थोड़ी देर पहले उत्तराखंड के मुख्यमंत्री पुष्कर सिंह धामी भी पहुँचे हुए थे, और उन्होंने पहुँचकर इस पूरे रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन का निरीक्षण किया। वो टनल के अंदर भी गए थे, और यहाँ पर कई एजेंसियाँ मिलकर ज्वाइंट रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन चला रही हैं, जिसमें NDRF, SDRF उत्तराखंड प्रशासन, आईटीबीपी के जवान भी आपको यहाँ पर नजर आ रहे होंगे और ये सभी मिलकर इस रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन को पूरा करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। 36 घंटे से ज़्यादा का समय हो चला है और अभी भी 40 जो मजदूर हैं वो इस टनल के अंदर जो है वो फंसे हुए हैं। देखिए यहाँ पर पाइप के माध्यम से ऑक्सीजन जो है वो लगातार सप्लाई की जा रही है और साथ ही साथ पुलिस प्रशासन का कहना है कि सभी मजदूरों से बातचीत हो गई है, सभी सुरक्षित हैं, सलामत हैं, सभी को खाना पानी भी पहुंचाया जा रहा है और कम्युनिकेशन जो है वो स्टार्ट हो चुका है। दोनों तरफ से टू वे कम्युनिकेशन जो है वो शुरू हो चुका है।
We'll be tracking the story very closely as the rescue operation is still underway. A reporter is sending us the latest update indicating that the rescue operation perhaps is going to take a little bit more time as the situation is turning out to become a little bit more tricky. Should we focus now to Mumbai, where a video has basically emerged that shows Nawaz Modi Singhania, business tycoon Goam Singhania's estranged wife, allegedly being locked out of Singhania's Diwali party. Nawaz Modi Singhania herself recorded the video of the incident. In this video that has gone viral, Nawaz can be heard saying that she was standing outside Singhania's property in Thane. She alleged that she was invited for the party, but now she was not allowed to enter the premises. Goam Singhania, in fact, has released a statement announcing separation from his wife, Nawaz Modi Singhania. We'll try and go across to my colleague Alisha Nair, who's been tracking this story very closely. In fact, she has also reached out to Nawaz Modi Singhania to get her version. We've also reached out to Goam Singhania to get the latest. In fact, what we are being told is that the statement that has been put out by Goam Singhania, where he's essentially saying that the separation process is already underway. We've reached out to Nawaz Modi Singhania to get her version on this entire story. As you can see right now on the screens, this is the video that has been accessed. This is a video that she herself had recorded outside Goam Singhania's residence in Thane, where she says that she was actually invited for the Diwali party, but later on she was basically locked out. Now that's an allegation that has been leveled by Nawaz Modi Singhania. This at a time when reports are now basically coming in that the couple have basically gone in for separation. We'll try and go across to my colleague Alisha Nair, who's going to join us from Mumbai, getting us the latest details to get both versions. In fact, I'm told that Alisha, you've also spoken to Nawaz Modi Singhania to get her version. What is it that Nawaz Modi Singhania has to say on this entire matter?
Well, Shravan, we know this incident which happened last week where Nawaz Modi Singhania, who was present at JK Gram, which is the official Singhania's property, and Goam Singhania, who is the chairman and MD of Raymond, and we know that last week during a Diwali party where she was present there, and Nawaz Modi Singhania herself has recorded the video of the incident, and in the same video which has gone viral, where Nawaz can be heard saying that she was standing outside JK Gram, Singhania's property in Thane, and she has also alleged that she was invited for the party, but then she was not allowed to enter the premises. The man also can be seen standing inside the gated premises, and she mentioned to be Chandrakant obstructed her entry in the complex using local police and the other security staff there. Then she was waiting outside the gate. She was sitting there outside. She was also with one of the other women, and it was a very chaos and a verbal spat that happened between us. But we don't know whether she was allowed later or not. But we know that also Goam Singhania, who has given an official statement announcing the separation after 32 years long relation, the marriage which they have been together since 32 years. But right after the video went viral, and I also spoke to Nawaz Modi Singhania. Well, she's been dealing with some legal aspects, and they have been talking to the lawyers on the same. But we'll see whether she will speak to the media or not. But yes, we can see in the video itself where Nawaz Modi Singhania clearly been saying that she is not allowed to the party. Rather, the fact she was invited to the party, but the security who was present at the gated premises, inside the gated premises, did not allow her. They obstructed her, and she was there sitting outside JK Gram, which is an official property of Singhania in Thane.
Well, thank you very much, Alisha, reporting from outside Raymond's office in Bridge Candy in Mumbai, getting us the latest details. We'll also be updating both the versions coming in from Goam Singhania as well as Nawaz Singhania. As Republic TV has reached out to both of them, hoping to hear from both of them. That's all that we could pack here. On the other side, we'll also put out yet another story that's coming up, Republic Canada exclusive, getting us details about Bengaluru jail, which has now emerged as a centre for conversion. We'll put out the details on the other side.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
वाह कालरा साहब, बड़ा हेल्दी शेल्दी चल रहा है।
डायबिटिक होना, सेहत का पूरा ख्याल रखना पड़ता है।
पर ये तो आधा है। डायबिटीज से इम्यूनिटी वीक हो जाती है, यानी बीमारियों का खतरा है। डाबर च्यवनप्राश शुगर फ्री है, ये आपकी इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाएगा, तभी तो होगा पूरा ख्याल। डाबर च्यवनप्राश, इम्यूनिटी अब शुगर फ्री।
केंट से पानी होता है 100% प्योर।
केंट आरओ प्योरिटी दिखाता भी है।
केंट देता है सबसे शुद्ध पानी।
Supreme's over 9,000 and more plumbing and drainage products and water tanks are made from high-quality raw materials and innovative designs. Supreme Total Piping Solutions, with you for a lifetime.
अंदाज़ तेरा अपनों से गहरा, the taste of India. साथ है तेरा, साथ हमेशा.
अधूरी लगती है दिवाली, खुशियों के बिना, तोहफों के बिना। मगर अब ऐसा नहीं है। कोई दिया जला रहा है पक्के मकान में, कोई धुएं से आजादी पाकर गैस पे मिठाई बनाने लगा है। सम्मान की रकम एक सहारा बनकर सीधे अपने खाते में क्रेडिट हो गई। कहीं किसी जरूरतमंद को मुफ्त इलाज का वरदान मिल गया। हर दिन दिवाली मना रहा है अपना देश। पिछले कुछ बरसों से अलग अलग योजनाओं के तहत कोई घर, कोई मुफ्त इलाज, कोई गैस, तो कोई लोन का उपहार पाके। तो चलो इस दिवाली ये कामना करते हैं कि ये खुशियां, ये दिवाली यूं ही बनी रहे। हर योजना है उपहार, देश मना रहा है त्योहार।
लेकिन हमने तो एकदम सॉलिड टीएमटी बार लगाया है।
मतलब लुंगटा स्टील टीएमटी बार, जंग से न माने हार और मजबूती बेशुमार। लुंगटा स्टील टीएमटी बार है बिल्कुल रेडी।
One minute, just. A development, Bengaluru's Parapana Aragra jail has emerged as a centre for conversion, where inmates are allegedly being systematically influenced and persuaded to undergo religious and ideological transformation. In fact, we're putting out more details that is coming in from the investigation that's been carried out by the National Investigation Agency. Take a look at this report coming in from our sister channel, Republic Canada.
This central jail in Bengaluru is under the scanner of National Investigation Agency. Sources say Central Agency has information on an alleged conversion racket that was operating inside the jail. And agencies believe LET terrorist and 2008 Bengaluru serial blast mastermind T. Nazir is behind this conversion racket.
It was being understood that T. Nazir, the mastermind of the 2008 Bengaluru blast case, had in fact gone ahead and radicalized them, and he's also a commander of the Lashkar-e-Taiba. So after he's gone ahead and radicalized them, the police have dug deeper into it, and then later they informed the central agencies too, at which point of time the National Investigative Agency has stepped into it, and now shocking details have emerged where it is clearly being understood that Nazir has not only gone on to radicalize the youth, but he was also friendly with the inmates from other religions and communities.
As per sources, at least 5 inmates converted to Islam after they were released from jail. They were allegedly brainwashed by T. Nazir and also lured with money.
It was operating outside the Parappana Agrahara jail for Nazir as well, and he was in connection with several of the madrasas as well as the Maulvis there. And after the Maulvis, after he had formed this particular network, he used to tell the inmates to go to these particular mosques, collect the cash from these Maulvis, and after that, the conversion would take place where these inmates were also circumcised, is what we get to understand.
Agencies are looking for more evidence to build a watertight case to nail the alleged conversion racket. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने अपने घोषणा पत्र में तय किया है कि गैस के सिलेंडर का दाम जो भी हो, मध्य प्रदेश में लाडली बहनाओं को 450 रुपये में गैस का सिलेंडर दे दिया जाए।
वाह कालरा साहब, बड़ा हेल्दी शेल्दी चल रहा है।
डायबिटिक होना, सेहत का पूरा ख्याल रखना पड़ता है।
पर ये तो आधा है। डायबिटीज से इम्यूनिटी वीक हो जाती है, यानी बीमारियों का खतरा है। डाबर च्यवनप्राश शुगर फ्री है, ये आपकी इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाएगा, तभी तो होगा पूरा ख्याल। डाबर च्यवनप्राश, इम्यूनिटी अब शुगर फ्री।
डायनासोर का अंडा, ओह डैम, वर्ल्ड वॉर 1 की एंटीक गन, ओह
फिर दीवार तोड़ो, फिर बनाओ। बर्जर डैम स्टॉप लगाओ। इसका नैनो सिलिकॉन टेक्नोलॉजी चढ़ा वाटर प्रूफिंग का कवर, जो बिना दीवार तोड़े डैम रिपेयर करे। बर्जर डैम स्टॉप,
नो झंझट, डैम स्टॉप फटाफट।
Supreme's over 9,000 and more plumbing and drainage products and water tanks are made from high-quality raw materials and innovative designs. Supreme Total Piping Solutions, with you for a lifetime.
My dad has won a medal for bravery. He's a major in the army. He protects everyone. Karan, what does your dad do? Rohan, your daddy. Karan, tell us now. He's an LIC agent.
That's great. Imagine what if something untoward happens?
So?
Well, Karan's dad provides proper guidance to protect our family's future.
We are proud of our million-plus agents who continue to protect countless lives. We welcome you to LIC. Visit your nearest LIC branch.
It don't matter where it takes you, 'cause it's never gonna break you. Yeah, all you need to do is fly.
The boldly stylish and comfortable Honda Elevate. You're the chase.
अधूरी लगती है दिवाली, खुशियों के बिना, तोहफों के बिना। मगर अब ऐसा नहीं है। कोई दिया जला रहा है पक्के मकान में, कोई धुएं से आजादी पाकर गैस पे मिठाई बनाने लगा है। सम्मान की रकम एक सहारा बनकर सीधे अपने खाते में क्रेडिट हो गई, और उधर मदद की मुद्रा से किसी ने नए कारोबार का श्री गणेश कर लिया। हर दिन दिवाली मना रहा है अपना देश। पिछले कुछ बरसों से अलग अलग योजनाओं के तहत कोई घर, कोई मुफ्त इलाज, कोई गैस, तो कोई लोन का उपहार पाके। तो चलो इस दिवाली ये कामना करते हैं कि ये खुशियां, ये दिवाली यूं ही बनी रहे। हर योजना है उपहार, देश मना रहा है त्योहार।
Sarah, this is your space.
Play it your way.
Whenever I had ice cream or cold water, I would experience a sharp shooting sensation. So I just kept ignoring it. Even my hot chai was giving me the same amount of discomfort. My dentist recommended Sensodyne. So now I can be completely carefree and sip my hot cup of tea. It really works.
In a journey that defines our dynamic future, Bharat embarks on a mission of shaping a new and determined nation. Witness a journey towards development where turning dreams into reality is not just a possibility but a certainty. Join us on Bharat 2050, where unwavering commitment and self-reliance meet economically brilliant tomorrow.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news updates from across the country, only on Republic TV.
पता नहीं रस्सी दूसरे खा रहे हो रहा हूँ ना बड़े बड़े लोग हैं यहाँ तक कि यहाँ के कोई नेता नहीं छुड़ा बड़े बड़े लोग भाई यहाँ कितने पुलिस वाले पेट हो गए चक्कर में
एक विधायक भी पैसा मांग रहे सीधा पैसे की डिमांड किसके थ्रू करते हैं ये लोग
कुछ जैसे कि यहाँ जो पकड़ाए हैं सतीश चंद्राकर और
हाँ ASI
क्या वर्मा उससे
विनोद वर्मा
का नाम ले दिया ठीक यहाँ का व्यापारी नाम लिया था